Hey guys, my name is Mallory. I'm going to be showing you how to make some edible cookie dough for one today. And it's just been a really long day at the office, so when I have a long day or I just need to relax and like maybe just go into the bathtub and just have some me time, then I like to make this edible cookie dough for one because then it doesn't make me feel too bad about myself making a whole batch, but also it doesn't get my stomach hurting after a while because I've eaten so much cookie dough that has eggs in it. So this is a really good recipe. I found it on Pinterest, of course. And sorry, by the way, for the light situation. I'm just starting out on YouTube, so I haven't gotten all the equipment yet, and my kitchen is not very clean, so that's why I'm having it like this. But that's real life, so just take it or leave it. So what I've done is melted 1 tablespoon of butter in this bowl. It's just a regular cereal bowl. I melted it for 15 seconds. Then what you want to do is get a tablespoon. You're gonna just be using tablespoons this whole entire time. So I'm gonna get a tablespoon of sugar. Dump it in there. Then a tablespoon of brown sugar. Then we're gonna do 4 tablespoons of flour. And I don't sift the flour this time. Normally in other cookies I do sift it, and I don't pack down either though. I just give it a light toss and make sure it fills the edge of the tablespoon, and then I just put it in. If I think that that tablespoon's gotten a little too much, then the next one I go a little lower, just so I get kind of an approximation. Then after that, we're gonna use a pinch of salt. So I just have, Morton salt. I think it's just table salt, and I put a little bit, or a lot, I guess, in my hand. I just put a little bit. If you take too much, that's fine. Just do like a pinch or 2 in there, into the rest of the mix. Then what you want to do is get your vanilla out, and you want 3 drops of it. I do not have 3 drops, so I'm doing an approximation. Last time I did a lot more. So if you have like a half a teaspoon, then I just put maybe one little, not quite to the top, maybe halfway. So 1/4 a teaspoon in. That should be enough. Okay, and then what I'm gonna do is I normally just grab a fork, I guess, just to mix. It's a little bit easier for me, and then I just mix it all in. Obviously, you don't want to be eating this on a regular basis, but every once in a while, I just find myself I'm wanting just a little bit of sweet, and without having to make a full batch of cookies or a full batch of brownies. I'm a big baker, but I mean, just sometimes I'm just like not that into it. Okay, next what you're gonna do is do just 1 tablespoon of water. And I'm gonna be honest, I definitely forgot this part. So that's why I was like, why is it looking so weird? Okay, so approximately 1 tablespoon of water. Awesome, that's more like it. And I know it doesn't look like much because you're like, wait, I'm used to like 15 spoonfuls of cookie dough, but it does fill you up a little bit and give you that extra sweetness, and then it also just helps with your sweet tooth, which I already just said, so you know that this is not filtered. Then what you want to do is take your chocolate chips. I love semi-sweet chocolate chips just because everything's a little bit sweet for this, and I like kind of the bitterness of the chocolate. You can use whatever chocolate chips you want. and however many you want. So right now I'm just doing a medium size amount. Like I think 2 weeks ago is when I last did this, and I did quite a lot of chocolate chips just because I wanted a ton of chocolate. But this is just so good, and not good for you, but better than a whole batch of egg-filled chocolate chip cookies. So you're welcome. Here's your final product. So happy eating, and I'm sorry that this I'm sorry that this lighting is just not the best. Just bear with me as I go along this journey, and I hope you guys subscribe, and I hope you share this with all of your friends, because everyone needs cookie dough in their life. So